Good evening, friends. My name is Prashant, and I'm here today to discuss about a very basic concept of lean. The concept is called Muda, Mura, and Muri. This is something you must have heard in your lifetime, or you might have been practicing. So we will use some simple examples to understand what is Muda, Mura, and Muri. Let's start with the first. Muda. Muda, Mura, Muri, by the way, all three are Japanese words. So let's see what is the English translation to Muda. Muda is waste. To understand the concept, let's use a very simple daily life example. So let's suppose we have an electric motor and we supply electricity power to that motor. As a result, what we expect is the motor will start spinning, right? But the main question is whether that electrical power getting converted into mechanical power, is that power or is that output being used to generate something useful or not? So that is in many situations as seen that sometimes we have many devices of the nature of a motor, electric heater, or it could be any other device, electrical, mechanical, electronic, which when turned on in a typical industry or even at home is not yielding any result. Typical situations like idling, where machines are on but it is not generating any output. Such a situation can be related to, can be understood as a situation of muda. Let us go to the second part of the discussion, which is Mura. Mura, which is synonym to unevenness. Here we take an example of industry or a typical factory. To control or to regulate the inbound and outbound movements in a typical factory, we have logistics. So let's say for this particular case, for the outbound movement, the company has hired a 200-ton capacity vehicle. Now, as it is but natural that industries are not supposed to give a consistent output. It varies a lot with the production ordering, with the planning, or maybe influenced with the ups and downs in the daily production. So, suppose on a particular day, for the 200-ton capacity vehicle, the total outbound we had was only 50 metric ton, which is hardly one tenth of the total capacity of the vehicle. So, which is the case of underloading. Same way, we may have a particular day with an optimum loading as well as sometimes some other situation. This is a situation or this is an example of unevenness because of the lack of so many other factors like lack of planning, coordination, internal troubles, uncontrolled processes. We are ending up into uneven optimization of resources, optimized utilization of resources, just like in this case, this lorry with 200 metric ton capacity. For the third, which is Muri, which comes out to be overburden, let's extend the last example itself. So the same lorry of 200 metric ton, we have seen situations where we were not able to evenly load it on every day or for every single round. It could be a situation because of the similar reasons we end up into a situation where we are loading it beyond the capacity of the vehicle. Such a situation where your resources which could be a vehicle like this, which could be a machine, which could be a manpower, any of such resources are overburdened or over exhausted beyond their capacity, beyond their limits, which ends up into which ends up into compromised situations, which ends up into compromised quality, which ends up into breakdown. Any of such outcome as is expected when we are overburdening our resources. So this was from my side a simple explanation to the three core concepts of Mura, Mura, and Muri. Hope you liked the video. Stay connected for more. Thank you.